Head coach Tom Billeter and Cameron McCaffrey and Leif Nomeland are here. We'll start off with a statement from the coach, and then we'll open it up to questions.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious we didn't come out ready to play. They punched us right in the mouth, and they were very ready. That's good, proper English, I know, but they were really ready. And we came out tentative. We came out slow on our cuts. We were nervous or scared to make mistakes. I think it's, we didn't maybe handle the victory yesterday and expect to win and then be ready to come back the next day and play, or however that was a veteran club today, Winona. They were a veteran club. They expected to win yesterday. They handled it well, and they got ready for today. And what a great learning tool for our young men. Unfortunately for who I'm being flanked by, that doesn't help them. But I really think, I really compliment Winona for being ready to play, and really wish we could start again. I would really like to have this one over, because not that we would beat them, but I think we could give a better game than what we did, and I'm really sad to see our season end. It's been my 30th year of coaching, 28 in the college level, and this is as enjoyable a season as I've ever had.
Up to questions?
Coach, like you say, maybe they were a little more ready with their shots today. It seemed like everything fell for them.
I thought we had a little to do with that. I'm not trying to take that away from them, because I agree they really shot the ball well. But, we weren't really like being, if you watched us, every cut Cam made, they're stepping in and bodying him and knocking down his cut and getting your rhythm off, and they just did it all game. That's smart. It's good basketball. That's how you play. Thought we were letting them get kind of comfortable. We really weren't, showing hands, being physical with our bodies. I really thought we let them run what they wanted to run and get in rhythm. I really felt that was us aiding them, allowing them. But they played great. They started the game very well, shot the ball very well, and they played like a veteran.
It was just the opposite of the final regular season game where you guys were taking the tempo a lot of the time.
Yeah, we're a funny team. We need to be in the 70s to win. So that makes us want to speed it up. But we also know basketball, it's a possession game, and you try to limit possessions against a team like Winona if you can, because, of their power game with Betty and working it in, and they're always going to get a good look at when they want it. And so you get caught between possessions and maybe trying to shorten the game a little bit, yet we know we can't win that way. It's really kind of a unique dichotomy. So, we needed to hit some shots. We only scored 29 points in the first half, and, we really kind of put ourselves behind a brick wall. And I tell you, though, even at halftime in these two, I just thought if we could get the thing down to 10 or 12 by the 10-minute mark, we might have a chance, I mean, I didn't feel good. Trust me, I wouldn't have gone and put money down on us at that point, but I did think if we could cut it down to 10 or 12 with 10 to go, who knows, anything could happen.
You say McCaffrey, like say 19 in the first half, and like you
yeah, we could. We needed to get our inside game going though too. We could have ridden him too. He's a fantastic player, and I just wish you guys knew him. He's a better kid. I mean, he's a 3-5 in pre-med, academic All-American, second team, All-Region, and this guy here has already got the prettiest girl picked out to be his future wife, and already taken a job in Augustana at Federated, and going to be incredibly successful. You just can't be around two better people.
Cam, what did you think went wrong?
I mean, he said it, they came out a lot better to start the game, and it's really tough to come back when you're down 22 in the first half. That's a big hole, and it's not just a points thing. It's easy to kind of get down emotionally and just down on yourself and your team. We're not making our shots; they're making everything, and I was really happy with how we came back and battled in the second half. We didn't quit, and we ended up cutting it down to 12, a little more respectable. And, they just hit shots, and part of it was our defense, and part of it was they were just ready to go. And we had a lot of good looks in the first half that we just didn't make either. So it was just that first half that really put us down to start the game.
When it became apparent that you weren't going to win the game, did you find yourself kind of reflecting a little bit on your career out on the court there at the end?
Not during the game.
Really?
Yeah, you don't really want to think about anything else besides the game. And obviously, after about 10 minutes, left in the second half, you start to realize it's about over. But you just keep playing. You try to keep that out. You don't want to get emotional or anything out on the court like that. You want to keep especially with a young group like that, you want to keep your head up and just keep everybody positive so the game keeps going smooth and you can end your career a little better that way.
Well, now that it is over, I mean, you guys accomplished a lot, probably more than a lot of people thought you were this year. I mean, are you relatively proud of the year you guys had?
I mean, definitely. Any year you get to the NCAA tournament is a good year. obviously my last year, I wanted to try to push it all the way, you know, see how far we could take this thing. So, you know, a little disappointed that we're out now. But, you know, we didn't have any expectations coming into this year, and people didn't think we were going to be all too great. And I'm really happy with how, you know, everybody worked hard all year, and we kind of defied everyone's expectations.
What was the inside game this time? Coach is talking, it just wasn't a factor this time versus, honestly, the other two games that you guys played, what was? It was definitely.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously they're just very physical from the get-go. You know, they just defended us well. They made our entries very difficult to get inside, and so they also, you know, a thing that we also feed off of is offensive rebounds for our bigs, and they really limited our second chance opportunities. So, you know, we didn't get those easy layups down low, and we got it going a little bit in the second half, but you know, they did a really good job right away against us. So.
Leif, a lot of times this year, some of the underclassmen talked about how they wanted to kind of get up to speed for you two seniors to make sure you guys had a good year. I mean, what would you say to those guys as far as how they did this year and how they came along in helping you guys have the season that you had?
Well, obviously, I mean, we couldn't have gotten anywhere without all those young guys. You know, they had a different sort of learning curve that they had to adapt to this year, and it was a lot of fun playing with these guys to see them grow throughout the year, and you know, they definitely, I mean, they're not, by this time of the year, they're not freshmen anymore. You know, they're playing big time minutes, and you know, they just got to stay hungry now. You know, you kind of worry about, you know, if, you know, they think this is just going to happen now again next year or in future years. You know, they got to stay hungry and keep working hard. And you know, it's been a blast with these young guys and everything. And so, definitely going to miss them, that's for sure.
Is it tough being in this situation where, kind of what Tom alluded to? I mean, there's obviously a bright future with this program, but I mean, for you two guys, it's over tonight. I mean, how do you sort of balance those emotions of being disappointed with your season ending today, but being able to look at those guys and know that they're going to have success and that you've had a part in that success?
Right. I mean, it's, I kind of always looked at this year, I've relished the role of the leadership role and kind of being that stepping stone to be able to educate these guys and just teach them about the game, about how to prepare for games, how to practice right, things like that. And yeah, obviously, you know, we wish, you know, you had some years left to keep playing, but, you know, to know that I was able to spend this last year with these guys, you know, hopefully to propel them into future success in these next 3 years that they have, 2 years, whatever they have left, you know, I'm definitely okay with that. So.
Cam, is your basketball over? Is there any potential, any future basketball for you?
Yeah, I believe so. I'm going to go play over in Europe after this year. Hopefully everything works out that way, but that's my plan. I'm going to keep playing as long as I can.
It's better than getting a real job.
I'm trying to avoid it, man.
Yeah, I put it off for 30 years.
Real reality. I'm trying to stay away from it.
Any more questions?
Thanks, you guys. Thank you. Thanks, you too.